My name's Hadlow. I am a full-time athlete.
My name's Holly and I do a bit of boxing.
I'm fighting Holly McMath. I fought her for my first corporate fight and it was a close fight.
So I'm fighting Lee. I know that she's a really good boxer. She's very good at slipping. She's technically great at boxing. I'm just going to have to stay on her, fight hard and do my best.
I know she's fit and brings pressure, but I will, do what I do best and box really well.
Yeah, I'm really excited about the fight. Can't wait to get in the ring. It's going to have an awesome atmosphere. Can't wait to see my friends cheering, and yeah, I'm really excited.
My goal for the fight is to show what I can do and my boxing abilities and be able to perform really well and put on a good show.
Goal is to go out there and just fight my fight as hard as I can, do my best and hopefully come away with the win.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a women's light welterweight competition, the best of three-minute rounds, brought to you by Media Design. Please welcome, fighting out the red corner, she is Lee Pop-Up Hadlow. Opponent representing Team Mayhem, Holly McMath. Two experienced women in their mid-20s, introducing first of all, fighting out of the red corner, she's 27 years of age. Tipped the scales at a lean, mean 50.8 kilos. She's had 17 fights. She's the pop-up girl representing Pop-Up Homes NZ. Please give it up for Lee Pop-Up Hadlow. It's great to see David Tour's former trainer in her corner as well. And her opponent, fighting out the blue corner, 27 years of age, also weighed 50.8 kilos, representing Colenso Advertising. She has 9 fights, 5 wins, 4 losses, representing Team Mayhem, Holly McMath. The best of three-minute rounds, the first of our amateur fights.
And we're underway. This is the first of our amateur fights of the evening. Lee Hadlow coming out of the red corner. A very experienced amateur boxer up against Holly McMath. And you'll notice straight away these women will have good form. This is three-minute rounds. Amateur boxing scored a lot on volume and clean shots landed. You'll notice straight away they're comfortable with their footwork, happy staying inside of the pocket, just at the edge of range. McMath countering nicely, moving away. Hadlow, she tries to come in and she wants to work the body. Both of these two girls, similar height, same reach, same weight, 51 kilos. Working upstairs, downstairs, Holly McGrath. Holding on Hadlow in the clinch, using that head control. She can't hold on for too long, but just enough to break up the momentum. McMath just looking for that counter shot. Hadlow at this point just feeling her out, trying to find her range. McMath in the blue, on her range a little bit early and moving quite well, changing her angles. Just needs to tighten up. Nice little uppercut landed. Just needs to tighten up that lead left shoulder of hers to make sure there's no gap for the right hand. Lands a nice right hand on the clinch.
Referee just wanted her to watch the back of the head there.
That's the third time she's landed that uppercut. Leads with the right hand. And you'll notice she stays comfortable out of the clinch. Stays composed, stays compact. Big difference, Richie, from the corporate fights is that these girls will keep their guard up. They'll keep their eyes firmly focused on the opponent.
Yeah.
None of the chin riding up, taking a look over the castle ramparts.
Yeah, everything's beautifully measured. They've got wonderful footwork. They're not rushing.
This is Holly McMath. Nice work from McMath. She goes under the left hook and delivers a cuffing left hook of her own. See the hand control too in the clinch. Controlling the forearms. Exiting well. Landing a couple of shots. Good combinations upstairs, downstairs. And landing that little right hand, catching Hadlow on the way in.
Yeah, she's sitting in the corner there. She wants to move out, get back to centre ring.
You see the underhook there. Getting underneath the arm, preventing her from punching with that arm. And then back out into centre ring. Doubling up on the jab, misses, but it created enough room to land the right hand.
Just slips under the jab there.
This is 3 minutes too, so a little more composed than you will in the 3x2 minute rounds. Hadlow, she's been a bit slow on her starting. I like the way McMath is going under the left hook. She's gone under 2 or 3 of those, meaning her eyes are on early. Well, interesting round. Holly McMath landed the cleaner shots and moved well. Tight defense. And should really take that round. This is her 10th fight. She's had 5 wins out of her 9 fights so far. And done well in this, the first round of 3. And ring card gentleman for the evening.
Mr. Joe McCormick looking very suave.
Looking particularly dapper in his suit. Now we're seeing Hadlow. She started off much more animated in this round. She wants to get in. I like the way McMath moves. She's not afraid to get in, get low, and work combinations to the body. Leading with her head, the referee is warning her about that, but she's not afraid of going into where Hadlow's supposed to be strong and just trying to take that away from her.
Nice change of the lead there, leading with the right hand. Counter left hook landed there.
And just check hooking well. Sometimes she'll hook with power, other times she'll hook to move out. Same with the right hand as well. Sometimes it comes straight, sometimes she'll hook it. Hadlow now, they're starting to come on a little more, starting to impose her physical presence.
Nice one too.
She's beaten on the outside, Hadlow, and you can see there's a globule of blood on the arms of McGrath. I suspect that maybe from the nose of Lee Hadlow, who's getting caught by that counter right every time she's stepping in. She's stepping before she throws her left jab, which is creating a problem for her. You see, she steps, then she throws the jab, so she's already in range, which puts her on the back foot. Nice right hand there from McMath. Beautifully countered. Hadlow, though, using her forearms, using plenty of moxie on the inside to try and wrestle an advantage back to the fighter McMath, who's a quicker-handed fighter.
Yeah, McMath seems to be countering really well. Every time Hadlow comes in, McMath peppers her with a couple of shots.
Just you see there, even though she's got pressure on her head, that's where she needs. She's just there is where she needs to go in with a flurry to the body, or at least dig one shot hard to the body. And Hadlow, she's trying to put pressure on the top of the head and stop it from getting any continuity going. I'd like to see also McMath. I think the left uppercut's there off the right hand, because Hadlow's catching a left hook now with a high right glove on her right ear, but the uppercut coming off that, or coming off the left hook with an uppercut as well, wouldn't hurt her either.
Nice right hand there.
And that just caught her very nicely. These are only 51 kilo girls, so they're very light. But Hadlow taking that one on the glove.
Nice.
There's the left hook there.
Followed up, yeah, followed up from the body shot with the left hook very nicely.
Snuck that around the guard. Hadlow looks physically stronger in the clinch, but she's being undone by hand speed and range at this point.
Nice display of boxing from both fighters.
Beautiful boxing skills from both girls. Lee Hadlow cornered by Chris Martin, veteran boxing trainer.
Veteran boxing trainer. Chris actually did a great job. When I was fighting, Chris taught me a lot about boxing. I had a couple of pro boxing fights under his tutelage towards the end of my career. Man knows his stuff.
One of New Zealand's best pad holders as well. Very knowledgeable coach. Superb pad holder. There's not much he doesn't know about the game. You've got a problem though there. Lee Hadlow's not looking. Now she's started to concentrate, but when you've got a fighter who's glassy-eyed and not paying attention, that can be a concern.
McMath's intent. She looks intently at her coach, Terry Reid there.
Terry Reid, bachelor. Another fighter who actually used to train with Chris Martin, but he was a former New Zealand amateur super heavyweight champion, now carving out a reputation with Team Mayhem himself. McGrath, she's found a home from that right hand. One of the reasons she's found that home is because she's varying her leads. And she's taking that half step back and countering. Hadlow with almost locking on the guillotine choke.
She's been watching the UFC perhaps.
Yeah. McGrath pretty strong. Good technical boxing.
Yeah, and I'm really impressed by the conditioning of these amateur boxers as well. You know, they haven't left anything to chance. They've also been doing their road work, doing their strength work, hitting the pads.
We just need to see some variation now from McMath. She's landing on the outside of the glove. She needs to straighten up her shots or come up the middle with the uppercut or the up jab, thumb up, through the middle, down the tubes. Thread the needle as opposed to allowing those shots to be taken on the guard. Something looks a little bit amiss with McGrath. She just looked fatigued there for a moment.
Yeah.
Or frustrated. I think she's a little frustrated by the physicality of Hadlow. She's winning the rounds with relative ease. Hadlow's landing a right hand there. And I just think McMath just needs to choose when she's coming in. She doesn't need to be on the inside as much. She's beating it from the outside, and particularly if she's fatiguing, she can back up. She's going to beat Hadlow from the outside with relative ease, just boxing away. And it's not as tiring as the grueling work on the inside. Hadlow now starting to come forward. She's starting to dig to the body with the right hand too.
Yeah, she's throwing the counter hook. She's just looking down a little bit. She's letting herself get pushed down by the strong girl.
Once again, I think the uppercut's there too for McMath. Hadlow's got a wide elbows in her guard. Just slap twice around the outside and then come up the middle with an uppercut off either hand. And you see there once again, catching the right hand.
Oh, nice inside combination from McMath there.
Pouring with that jab, not a lot of mustard on it. A lot of grueling work being done in the clinch. Just 10 seconds to go, and this is the second round. McMath in good condition. And there we go.
How'd you see that one go, Mikey?
The tiring, grueling bout. I think Holly McMath would have taken it relatively comfortable on her points. But good skill set shown from both these women at 51 kilos. Lee Hadlow, she's a regional manager for Pop-Up Homes New Zealand. Holly McMath, she's an activation staffing manager at Colenso BBDO.
Do you know what that means?
One of New Zealand's leading advertising agencies. Activations are engaging with the community in a PR and communications sense.
I'm glad you're here to explain that to me, because I was lost.
In another life, I might have been in PR and comms. Let's await the judges' decisions.
All right, judges' scorecards are in. Judge 1 scores the fight 30-28. Judge 2 scores the fight 30-27. And Judge 3 scores the bout 29-28. Winner by unanimous decision, fighting out of the blue corner, Lee Hadlow. Well done, Holly. Holly, you want to say a quick words for women's amateur fights? We don't have too many on this corporate night, so you're the first of the women's we've had, and may she put up a good effort.
Oh, that was a really tough fight. Thank you, Lee, because we've fought twice before, but that was the hardest fight by far. Thank you to everyone here tonight, especially Terry and Jake, and for having us amateurs. Really nice of them, so awesome to fight. Let's go have a drink.
Awesome. Well done. Holly and the team from Team Mayhem.